Hello everybody, BrioS here. Today I have for you one of my favorite mechs, the Brawlnatos. The Brawlnatos is actually a Thanatos 4P built to brawl with the enemy. So you gotta close in, smash their face and take damage in return. And if some of you are wondering why brawl in a Thanatos, well, my answer would be, why not? And that's because the Thanatos is not the best brawler out there, so criticisms about this as a brawler is valid, but it's not too shabby either. And I like to try things that are a bit different. Much as I like to find new metas, this is not a meta build, but it's still legit on the battlefield to a certain extent and it's way fun to play. And if you're wondering why am I talking like this about the Thanatos, well, the side torsos are really huge. That's the main flaw of the Thanatos. It's also wide and tall, so you're gonna draw lots of fire. In fact, PGI addressed these concerns some time back by giving the side torsos and the center torso a plus 10 armor quirk. So that kinda helps a bit, and I thought I'll revisit this build and see how it does on the modern day battlefield. So let's get down to the build. For the main weapon, it has an AC-20 in the left arm with 4 tons of ammunition. This allows the weapon to swivel left, right, up, down quite a bit, and it has a very nice arc of fire. 4 Beam Pulse lasers in the side torsos for additional pinpoint damage, with 14 double heat sinks to dissipate the heat. It still runs hot, so you gotta manage the heat carefully, but the pinpoint damage is beautiful. Do take note the AC-20 has a plus 10% cooldown quirk, so it fires pretty fast. And for mobility, it has a Light Fusion 300 engine that gives it a speed of only 64.8, not really fast, so it is a challenge to close in with that speed and, well, chunky demeanor, but I like challenges. And the best part about this particular build, the key thing is that it has 5 jump jets. Lots of jump jets for a 75 tonner. This allows it to get into positions people don't expect you to be in, jump up and rain down fire with the AC-20. So that's one of the main strategies for this. And I forgot to mention, it has a T-Com Buck 1 in the left torso that increases the velocity of the AC-20 rounds and the range of the medium pulse lasers. It has an ECM in the left torso, but that's mainly to help you close in and basically counter the ECM of learn boats or streak boats at really short range. So anyway, let's get down to the skills. For this build, I actually will start by talking about sensors. With ECM, you actually like to go for enhanced ECM systems, both on the left and right, but I went for 0 sensors on the sensor tree. And that's because my focus is actually on survival and firepower. The ECM is actually just to help me close into a shorter range before I take damage. So anyway, just putting it out there. Anyway, in terms of firepower, I've gone for 28 SPs in the firepower tree. That gives it a cooldown of 5.25, 9% hit helps quite a bit. Reducing the heat by 9% is good because this is a pretty hot build. AC-20 velocity is increased by 12% with the range increased by 5%. Kind of an all-round kind of firepower tree. For survival tree, I've put in quite a bit. The Thanatos actually has armor quirks in the torsos and structure quirks in the limbs. So I put in 27 SPs to give it a 12% armor bonus and a 24% structure bonus. Because as I mentioned, the Thanatos does draw a lot of fire, so you gotta up the survival tree for a Thanatos build. For mobility, the Thanatos is a bit chunky, but with a brawler you need to turn and fight. Jump turning with those jump jets helps, but 13 SPs in mobility also helps. That will give you quite a bit of mobility by increasing your acceleration by 10.5, decel by 14, and most importantly, your turn rate increases by 24, allowing you to turn and fight and also using those jump jets to, well, basically spread the damage. And you need to do that with a Thanatos with those pretty bad hitboxes. As for operations, 13 SPs is my pretty much standard configuration for the operations tree, giving me 5 nodes of heat containment for a 15% increase in heat capacity. 3 nodes of hill climb is actually really useful because it allows you to get over terrain a bit easier. And finally, for the auxiliary tree, 10 SPs for 2 strikes without enhanced spotting. No enhanced spotting because I couldn't afford it. 2 strikes and 2 cool shots with a cool shot cooldown of 25%, allowing you to fire the second cool shot faster. It is a pretty hot build, especially you need to brawl. Brawlers tend to need pretty good heat dissipation as you need to do a sustained combat kind of thing, and the cool shot cooldown helps just a bit. So that's it, the Brawlnatos in a beautiful orange color, one of my favorite mechs. Not the best brawler, but it still does well. And with those jump jets and AC-20 in the arm, you can do quite a bit of damage. So anyway, let's get down to the battlefield and I'll show you that this non-meta brawler is still really fun and also quite legit on the battlefield. It's a challenge to get into position, but like I said, I do like challenges. So let's get down to combat, let's go. For the first match, we have a match on Canyon Network. And as you can see, I'm using cover to support these mechs like the Lone Road on my left. But I would like to close in on the enemy at the main combat area in Delta 4. With the Marauder just out of range, I gotta move up carefully. Try my best, but yeah, out of range.
We have something behind us coming in from Foxtrot 4.
So from my position, I can cover the left here like this quick draw. He's too focused on the friendly Hunchy, but I'm able to get a few shots on him. Yep. Bravo left leg, right torso. His legs are caught, his torso's caught, he's in trouble.
Guys, usual place.
Coming in from
So this is a nice position.
Hurting Thunderbolt.
Making calls to make sure fire is focused. Using the mobility of this mech to pop in and out. Jump jets for just a bit of pop tarting. Gotta focus on that Orion over there. Yep, Delta. That's Dagon, by the way. Nice guy. So lots of assaults there, dropping the RT, waiting for it to land. Then I'll move in. Well, doesn't look as though my RT strikes did anything. Anyway, time to do pop tarting and do some damage. Who got me my first target, blew off its leg.
Here they come, guys.
Here's the main push.
Kilo. Left torso.
Positioning is really important for this brawler. You gotta maximize use of the jump
I
jets.
missed.
For some reason, these guys don't notice me.
What is this team doing?
My team is pretty spread out, as you can see. So, enemies pushing this spot and I'm the slowest mech here. This is a dangerous spot to be in.
We are so spread.
That's why I'm trying to fall back.
New target acquired.
It is conquest
Conquest,
mode. We are
24
down
rep
1-3, so people are probably capping.
New target acquired.
Always be aware of the map, so not gonna stay there. That's where the enemy push is. I'd rather just head to the slope and do some damage like against this Orion. That's Dagon. Let's get him in the CT.
Well,
I got you, Dagon. Oh no.
Yeah, I got him, but
Come
he's a
on.
nice guy, like I
Hello,
said.
backed up. I
But
see you in the
taking
corner of my
lots
eye.
of fire from the enemy. The mobility tree does help with corner peeking and allows me to hit and run. Echo's a bit occupied. His left also looks really juicy. But this Locust also looks juicy. He's not paying attention. So it's always easy to shoot mechs that don't realize you're there.
Ammo at 25%.
Trying to get this kill, Echo. Just missed it.
6-5.
But I got a kill assist.
5. Somehow.
Yeah, somehow it's 6-6 right now.
Friendly Raven, there's a Locust running around us. Be careful.
Acquired.
The game is turning around because our team is slowly converging on the enemy, focusing down their lurm boats. And I haven't taken much damage actually.
Hotel.
Kind of a ninja mode Brawlnatos. I like to
Kilo
call
one,
targets. Make it short and
Line
simple
back to
calls
Kilo.
like Kilo in these coordinates. That's all.
Got me another.
Oh, there he goes. Now let's focus on the Night Star. He is overheating, as you can see. Oops, I think I hit a friendly. Oh, Sutek goes down. Overheating. So as you can see, the Brawlnatos does run hot, like right now. Those pulses will generate lots of heat. So I want to focus with my AC-20. But I think it's out of ammo.
Don't really want to die here.
Shut down here.
Right torso.
But thankfully, they're not really paying attention to me. So 3 kills, that's Ladouche in his Nova. Trying to get that kill and I get him.
Bravo 5.
So now we
I
are
stay
converged, we are actually grouping up nicely.
Damn it.
We can push together at Charlie 5, but with 10-6, we can more or less get this. The game is more or less won. 4 caps, 10 kills, just 2 more. Totally
Last
cooled
match
down, so
also
let's charge this charger. Yeah, he is in trouble here. Just a matter whether I can secure the kill. Nope.
Well done. One more, and I think we got this. Good work, team.
So, where is the last one? Oh, there he is. Oh, it's a Lurm Sun Spider hiding in the rear. So fresh.
Fresh
This is why I
meat.
always say Lurm boats cost the game. He probably did lots of damage, but without armor sharing and not much, it's hard to win.
Hello,
Lurm boats
torso.
make good support mechs, but
Oh, you're not gonna die?
doesn't really help the team win often.
Almost got him. 4 kills.
So that's a win with the Brawlnatos. As you could see from my paper doll, I took a bit of damage, mainly from the end. The huge chunky demeanor of the Thanatos basically just soaked those lerms. But 1085 damage, 4 kills is pretty good damage output for a brawler on this map. The Supernova, as you can see, did more damage than me, 1185 compared to my 1085. But I think 585 score and 4 kills is a pretty good performance in the Brawlnatos. As you could see from the previous match, the 5 jump jets on the Brawlnatos is really useful on a map like Canyon Network. But more important is positioning. With good positioning using cover to shield yourself, you can basically avoid a lot of fire. And that is a main flaw with the Brawlnatos, the chunky hitboxes. But now we have a very brawly map, HPG Manifold. So let's head to the top and brawl with somebody like this Alpha here. It's a Lurmak cat, I think. So the key to this map is actually holding the ramps. It's not really the top. So best to focus on the ramps because those are the choke points.
Delta 5 ramp.
So my first RT dropped a few hits. And we have penetration by an Arctic Wolf here. So it's either I go left to fight the fast max or right with the big chunky max. So being a 75 ton moving at 64.8, I think it's best I handle max like this. Hanchi, he seems to be stuck in terrain.
Left torso.
He is in a nice range, so I'm going to close in. Taking out the other Thanatos in the rear. Probably a dual Gauss stealth Thanatos. I don't like those builds. But I want to get this kill. Delta. Gonna blow off his side torsos. One more shot. Can I get it? Yeah, I got him. But we have a Panther running around here. He's trying to deal with our Vindicator, but yeah, it's a mistake. And he goes down too with a shot to the rear.
Kilo, please.
Yep, I was right. Dual Gauss Thanatos stealth goes down. Badly played that guy, honestly. Oops, shutting down in front of Orion is pretty bad. Thankfully I have the ramp. Forgot this build is a bit hot. Smoke on me, gotta run away. Poor Vindicator, hope he doesn't take too much. Pop tarting and doing damage to Juliet. Caught him, but somebody else stole the kill. That's fine.
Follow our Corsair pirates, let's go.
Yep, I like to make calls to support assaults. Keep them company, keep the assaults alive, and high chance you'll win the game. So not only is he gonna give me cover because he is a big white mech, he has a bit of AMS. I think I saw 1 AMS on him. 4-1 right now. So they are pushing this area here.
Gonna engage golf. Oh.
Yep, calling my targets golf first so people know who I'm engaging. These Arctic Wolves are dangerous. But with my AC-20 in the arm, I have a bit of an advantage in shooting them. And KMDD, somebody took the kill. Oh, this catapult is right torso open. Echo gonna get him on my AC-20 and yep, XL catapult with a brawler build. Very risky actually.
Oh, Alpha's a nice target.
And he paid for it. So picking out components of the medium pulses and AC-20 is nice. Here we have a Kid Fox right torso open. Using the jump jets to get into a nice position. Oh, he's in trouble. He's gonna back into the corner. I'm gonna take his torsos. And can I get a kill? Can I? One more shot, but lots of lag suddenly. Doesn't matter. Got him. And an Incubus. 4 kills already. His leg is caught. Let's go hunt him down.
Go down. I will go right.
Could he go right?
Where did he go?
Maybe left? Oh, there he is.
I'm accurate.
Let's try blow off his leg. Incubus legs are really fragile. As you can see, right leg is caught. Trying to get his other leg. Lots of mechs trying to get the kill. Blow off a torso. And I got him. So the combination of AC-20 with medium pulse lasers allowed me to get 5 kills. Lots of KMDDs also. Here we have a fresh Cataphract. Yeah, I'm in a bad position. Mistakes were made. Yep, mistakes were made. So got a bit over complacent charging him. But 5 kills, 905 damage. One thing about Brawlnatos, or rather brawling in general, I tend to get a bit complacent going in, so that cost me my life. But I think the match is pretty much won. 11 kills, just 1 more. Last match a DC. So let's see who gets the kill. We do have 2 Pirates Bane, so it's probably one of the Pirates Bane.
And it looks as though our little locust will get there.
2 deaths only, I'm one of them, sadly.
Nope,
But I think I did quite a lot. One thing about brawling, don't expect to survive too long.
Ricochet will not ricochet.
Last one is a... well, it's a commando. I think this PB will get the kill. One more blast and it's game over. Pew! Yep, down he goes. So that's a win on with the Brawlnatos on HPG Manifold. 12-2, I was one of the two who died. A bit complacent going against the Cataphract. But yeah, when you're playing the tip of the spear, you get a bit aggressive. So wow, 5 KMDDs, 4 solo kills, 5 kills total, 905 damage with a C-build earnings of 500 over 1000. Not bad considering it's not Conquest and it's not the hero mech. So let's look at the scores right now. I expect 500 over. Yeah, 580 score, top of team with the Brawlnatos on HPG.